Leeds fans, stop scrolling right now. Elland Road just shook with breaking news. And one fact is already on the table: £17.6 million. A transfer target emerges from Turkey. Daniel Farke just silenced his critics with tactical brilliance. And a Norwegian wonderkid is being compared to Sergio Busquets while Brighton and Bournemouth circle. Insiders warned us last night. And here's the first payoff: that £17.6 million figure. It's the exact price tag Galatasaray slapped on a midfielder who destroyed the championship 2 seasons ago. If you bleed white more than you hate Chelsea, hit like and subscribe right now. We start with the Turkish transfer saga that could change Tanaka's entire future at Leeds. Stay locked. There's a double cliffhanger at the end that involves Liverpool's collapse and a wonderkid war. Turkish whispers turned into Yorkshire Thunder. A midfielder who tormented championship defenses is now available, and Leeds United are circling. The boardroom knows the name, Daniel Farke studied the tapes, and Galatasaray just set the price. The player: someone who created more chances in one championship season than any Leeds player managed last year. The name: Gabriel Sara. And here's why this changes everything for Tanaka's future. Sara isn't just a midfielder, he's a creator. Last time he played in the championship with Norwich City, the Brazilian registered 27 goal contributions in 53 appearances across all competitions. 27. That's more than any Leeds player delivered last season. And he did it while creating 119 chances in the league alone. That number put him above 98.5% of championship players. Elite vision, elite delivery, elite numbers. Now imagine what happens when you drop that kind of creativity into a Leeds side desperate for relegation survival. The math is simple. Sara locked in means Daniel Farke has a playmaker who can unlock low blocks, deliver in transition, and contribute defensively with superb numbers across the board. But here's the twist. According to reports from Turkey, this is a rumor, Sara is KEN on the move, and Galatasaray will accept a bid around £17.6 million. That's not oil money, that's smart business. But here's where it gets complicated for Tanaka. Sara's role is almost identical to Tanaka's position, the same deep-lying playmaker profile that Farke has used seldomly this season. Prior to the Chelsea win, Tanaka had played just 370 minutes of Premier League football this term. 370. If Sara arrives, does Tanaka stay ahead in the pecking order? Unlikely. The Brazilian's championship pedigree, his creativity, his goal contributions, it all points to Sara walking straight into the first 11. While Tanaka faces an exit door in January, do you think Gabriel Sara is the right signing for Leeds United right now? Or should the 49ers prioritize a striker instead? Drop your opinion below. And if you believe this transfer could save Leeds from relegation, smash that like button and let Norwich fans know their former maestro might be heading to Elland Road. But as massive as that midfield shake-up is, the next story cuts even deeper. Because while the boardroom plots transfers, Daniel Farke just delivered a masterclass that has Yorkshire roaring and his critics going silent. Survival or sack? Stay locked. Elland Road under the lights. Chelsea rolling into West Yorkshire with confidence. Daniel Farke facing speculation that he needed a result in the next 2 games, or the 49ers would sack him. Parag Marad sitting in the stands, watching, judging, deciding. The pressure was suffocating. What happened next? Leeds United 3, Chelsea 1. Statement win. Jack Abidjal scored his first Leeds goal. Tanaka grabbed his first Premier League goal. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin netted his second into games, his 3rd Leeds goal overall. Lucas Mecha even had 1 disallowed. This wasn't luck, this was tactical warfare. Farke changed the system, went proactive, switched to a 3-5 formation, and Chelsea couldn't handle it. Enzo Maresca's side got bullied. Gary Neville said it live on air. 2 Leeds players were beating Chelsea up all night long. That's the identity Farke has been trying to build since day one. Grit, organization, belief, and riding momentum like a tidal wave. After full time, Captain Ethan Ampadu was asked about the speculation surrounding Farke's future, and his response was clear. Quote, "No matter who is here, we are behind everyone. Everyone is on board, players and staff. We worked so hard to get to this position the last 2 years. Now we are here, we want to achieve together." That's unity. That's a dressing room that backs their manager even when the noise gets loud. And Ampadu didn't just deliver with words, he delivered on the pitch. 90 minutes played, 7-point for FOTMOB rating, 53 touches, which was the highest on the Leeds side. 23 of 27 successful passes at 85% accuracy. Defensively, 17 defensive contributions, the best on the entire pitch. To tackles, to interceptions, 1 block, 6 recoveries, 6 clearances, 5 duels won. Ampadu had been criticized for letting players run off him in defeats to West Ham, Nottingham Forest, and Aston Villa, but against Chelsea, he was immense. Perhaps it was facing the club that let him go in 2023 that sparked something extra, but whatever it was, Ampadu looked like the midfielder who dominated the championship for 2 years straight. Do you think Daniel Farke has saved his job with this Chelsea win? Or does he need another result against Liverpool on Saturday? Comment your prediction below. And if you believe Ethan Ampadu just reminded everyone why he's one of the best midfielders outside the traditional top 6, hit that like button and let Chelsea fans know they made a mistake letting him leave. But as brilliant as that performance was, the next story could define Leeds United's entire January window. Because while Farke fights for survival and Sarah negotiations bubble in Turkey, a wonder kid from Norway is being hunted by 3 Premier League clubs, and Leeds are in the race. Future leader or missed opportunity? Stay locked. Sean Longstaff down. Calf injury. 6 weeks on the sidelines. Daniel Farke losing options in central midfield right. When Leeds need depth to survive the Premier League grind. The 49ers know it, the scouts know it, and the solution might be coming from Norway. A 20-year-old wonder kid making headlines at Tromsø. A player who has already racked up 87 senior appearances, despite only turning 20 in October. The name Jens Dahl. And here's why Leeds are chasing him alongside Brighton and Bournemouth. Dahl isn't just talented, he's productive. 5 goals and 6 assists in 35 appearances so far this season, proving he can both score and create from central midfield. His contract at Tromsø runs until July 2027. But Pete O'Rourke claims Leeds are keen on bringing the Norwegian to Elland Road in January. The competition, Brighton and Bournemouth, both fighting for European qualification in the Premier League, which makes this deal difficult for the 49ers to complete. But here's what makes Dahl special. Back in 2023, while playing for Norway U18, his manager Luis Pimenta called him a future leader and sounded excited about his potential. Then Scouted, a platform that focuses on wonder kids in football, compared Dahl to Sergio Busquets, calling him a remarkably agile and undeniably technical playmaker. Busquets, one of the greatest deep-lying playmakers in football history. That's the profile Leeds are targeting. Dahl operates like the Spaniard, possessing clean technical skills, a fine eye for a pass, and a lanky 6-foot for frame that helps him protect the ball from opponents. Imagine that kind of presence in Leeds midfield, shielding the defense, dictating tempo, breaking lines with progressive passes. The 49ers also like Chibik Mwewu of Wolfsberger, another promising youngster. But Dahl is the name generating the most noise. Leeds need attacking reinforcements if they want to survive this Premier League season. A striker surely has to be the priority, but picking up a wonder kid like Dahl along the way, that's smart planning. That's building for survival now and dominance later. But here's the challenge. Brighton and Bournemouth can offer European football, stable top half finishes, and potentially more money. Leeds can offer playing time, a historic club rebuilding its identity, and Daniel Farke's track record of developing young talent. Which pitch wins? Do you think Leeds United should prioritize signing a striker in January, or is a midfielder like Dahl exactly what Farke needs to add depth? Drop your answer below. And if you believe the 49ers can beat Brighton and Bournemouth to this Norwegian wonder kid, smash that like button and let the South Coast clubs know Elland Road is louder. But listen closely, we're not done yet. Because the conclusion ties all 3 stories together. And the final 60 seconds will leave you on the edge of ACLIFF. Gabriel Sara, Farke's redemption, and a wonder kid war. How does it all fit? Stay locked. 3 stories. 1 mission. The Turkish transfer shakes out Tanaka's future. The Chelsea masterclass silences Farke's critics. And the Norwegian wonder kid chase reveals the 49ers' vision. Leeds United doesn't fear the relegation battle. Leeds United fights it. Let's break down what this means. If Leeds execute on Gabriel Sara's signing, Daniel Farke suddenly has a creator who can unlock defenses. £17.6 million for a player who created 119 chances in the championship. That's value. But it comes at a cost. Tanaka's future becomes uncertain. Then you add Farke's Chelsea victory, a 3-1 demolition that climbed Leeds out of the relegation zone. 3-5 the formation, tactical noose that Gary Neville praised live. Ethan Ampadu back to his best, 17 defensive contributions, the captain leading. That's the unity Farke built. And finally, the Gensierdo Dahl chase. A 20-year-old Norwegian compared to Sergio Busquets, competing with Brighton and Bournemouth shows the 49ers aren't just planning for survival, they're planning for the future. Here's what I need. 1. Smash LIKE if you believe Farke just saved his job. TWO, drop your boldest prediction for the season. 3. Subscribe and make Sheffield United fans furious. But listen closely. Gabriel Sara's transfer isn't official, and Turkish clubs changed their minds last minute. Plus, Liverpool just dropped points against Sunderland. Leeds faced them Saturday, and if Elland Road roars, we could shock their title hopes. And Brighton already made contact with Hierdo Dahl's camp. Can Leeds compete? Marching on together, the battle is here. Hit subscribe, stay locked, and let's make the Premier League bleed white. We ride together. See you in the next war.